Okay, Byron, I've hit the start streaming command in OBS.
Oh my god.
And is it going through to YouTube? It is. Is it going live?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the ERA Season 16 Round 2 at Oulton Park. I am very attractive, and with me as always is the man who's learned how to wrap seabirds in sheets of metal. He calls that Gulf Oil, Michael Magus.
Thank you. Just figuring out the last little bits here. Let's get the map up, please. Because
Shout out to Thomas Wong.
D. Hines has been voluntold to give us a track tour.
Thomas Wong in chat, he thought we were missing qualifications. We are highly qualified, sir.
Highly qualified. We're always
Wiley.
Wiley? I forget whose Wiley's actual driver name is. I do remember it's been told to me before.
I believe it's some guy named Coyote.
Here we go. D. Hines is starting a hot lap, and we're getting into a track tour. So we open up here with the right-hander, pardon me. And then we head into... This part is the easier part of the track. We're coming up to the hard bit, which is right after that island hairpin you see at the very far right-hand side of the track map, where the 626 car is. This is kind of the easy bit that I've more or less figured out in my driving Oulton Park. I am terrible running. Wiley is Tetley. Right. Steve! And we got Dennis Hook. This is the part. This is where things get interesting. These two chicanes here are really where you make or break your lap. Not that you can't screw it up elsewhere, of course, but you know. Also, there's the tire bail. We'll see how long it stays there. We'll see how long it stays at its assigned location before it starts migrating across the track. That's your challenge for the day, Byron. You're gonna track how far that thing travels.
I believe it'll go at least 16 feet.
To the final section of the track here with D. Go. Oh, little butt. And that's invalid. Oh, well, you did pretty well, D. You did pretty well. Also, let's do the old livery check, shall we? I saw the stunt possums were looking good. Rion Latere, no livery again, but he's a habitual misstepper on this matter, so we'll just assume it's intentional at this point. Strobel.
What a jerk.
Same deal with Clinton Strobel. Hey, we got a Canadian. Brian Mongrain.
That sounds vaguely foreign. I don't know if I trust it.
Sounds like he may be Quebecois.
Weird.
Just hopping around, trying to find people's cars to see liveries. A couple look like in-game customs, but they could be intentional. I'll be worried if I see somebody who usually has an awesome sim racing livery and does not have one currently. Oh, I like that one, Warner. That's a nice one. There's a couple that look like they might be a little bit out of sync, but nobody is concerning me. And we have a new top man in the field. Tristan Okalian. He's just chilling around in the Barwell Motorsports Center. He doesn't even have a custom livery. He's like, I'm too busy becoming fast to put these custom liveries in. What are you guys doing?
Leon likes his money, so we race a lot to see.
Now to the front is Brian Mongrain. Not much championship to talk about right now. We're, of course, one race into the season. So the Iron Championship is currently being led by Caden Scott from Bozer, Nicholas Light, Martin Wobley, and Michael Hazenbrook. That was just the top 5 from Misano, basically. We'll see what happens otherwise. Akalian is back on pole position. You know who's on a burner right now? It is the championship leader, Caden Scott. He's up 5/10 right now. Dennis is offering to assist us with pronunciations.
I prefer my pronunciation, which is Smith.
You are welcome to hop in if you want, Dennis. You believe you can shed light on the topic of Mr. Akaleon's name? This is a very good lap for Caden Scott. Should take him up to 3rd place only, but it's a notable improvement, and it's still getting better. He's up 9/10.
Is it in fact pronounced Hakalugi?
That would be hilarious. And the Crazy Rabbits do indeed go 3rd quickest. Not sure if Crazy Rabbits is meant to be just an extension of the Griffin Racing team or not. I don't know what the deal with that is. I do know that Caden Scott is the son of Griffin Racing's Tyler Scott and the nephew of Griffin Racing's Robert Stoltz. Familial connections. We have a claim that... well, okay, so the standpoint of Mr. Tristan Akaleon, until we are told the pronunciation otherwise, is he did not choose the right livery, because he's chosen a Barwell in-game official livery. So that
what
is
a jerk.
That is on him. I don't know, his awesome sim racing package may be completely correct, but he's picked the wrong livery. Because if we had him in a custom livery that we didn't have, we wouldn't be getting a Barwell car. That would be the blunt answer on the matter. We have a good battle going on for pole position between him and Brian Mongrain. Also, Caden Scott, maybe? Nah. I don't know if Caden's got enough in him to go faster than he has. Dennis says that he appreciates the invite, but now he doesn't want to ruin your fun with last name pronunciations.
Well, I just took another look at it, and you're definitely mispronouncing it, and I just followed suit without reading things, because it's not Leon, it's Lowen.
Lowen. Akalowen.
Akalowen, or probably, if it's Dutch, it's probably like, oh, Lowen. There's something in that vein.
Probably. He's currently on pole for the Irons, which is 1 point in his championship challenge.
Let's see, what is Akalowen, howtopronounce.com? Yeah, Akalowen, that's what how to pronounce says.
Okay, Akalowen. Well, looks like Mongrain has is he going back out? No, doesn't look like it.
Oh. So, how to pronounce says Akalowen. AI says it's more like Elun. Because
They're both on the table.
stuff. We can call him a loon. Loon means a little bit something a bit different around here.
Go Akaluin.
So it's like, okay.
No Dennis Hook today in the field. That's a little disappointing. He's on vacation.
Vacation.
Okay, we're coming towards the end of our iron qualification. And the bronzes are heading out on track. It does look like Tristan Ocklowen will be the pole sitter ahead of Brian Mongrain, Caden Scott, Jos van de Velde, although he does have one last chance to improve his position. And Ricky Beckelar? Beckeler? Probably Beckeler.
Beckelar. Best car.
Oh, Jos apparently crashed. Screwed up his lap, so... Beckelar is the last one to bring it to the end.
Jos Vander crashing.
Illegal lap, so this will not help him. And he just pits it into the pit. He sends it into his pit lane. Okay. So on track now, we have the crew from the bronze division, Mickey Taylor. Oh, does Mickey Taylor have a best up livery? He might. That's disappointing. His are usually fun. We have Stunt Possum Idris Cahill, Sven van der Velde. We have Thomas Wong. We have Max Cruz, Las Patos Hermanos. Chris Stancer returning after a rare missed round. Ah, Chris has gone with a custom livery this time, and it doesn't look like it's in the pack correctly. That is disappointing, unless it's just an in-game costume. Possible. We also have Robert Volt today, Robert Stoltz, Ron Morley, and James Wheel and David Slater, the two track boys. So, championship rundown of the bronze category, which was pretty lackluster, actually. Only 11 cars at Misano. Max Cruz leads the way with 19 points, followed by Ron Morley on 16, Matthias Wiedemann on 14, 12 for James Wheel, and 10 for Thomas Wong. That's your top 5. Kind of waiting for the bronze guys to hit legal laps and see what they can do. Byron, you got anyone that you're rooting for here for the bronze poll? Any vibes? Any feelings? Any indications?
Well, I mean, I don't want to give anything away, but probably Max Verstappen, who's disguised cleverly as one of the Vanderveldes. Van der Velde.
That could be interesting.
Van der Velde Verstappen.
There's Robert Stoltz in the Griffin. The Griffin turquoise car, specifically. Chris Stancer with a good lap. Okay. And speaking of the Van der Veldes, Sven is currently on the pole. 3rd place overall, though, so... We'll see if he can unseat the 2 iron drivers that currently are ahead of him. We also have a strong contender in the Mustang of James Wheel. Ron Morley. Ron, the people demand that you go back to the purple people eater. I'm sorry. It's required. We'll bully you back into the old livery.
It's going to be hot pink with whaleskin hubcaps.
Dennis Leary Racing. Let's go. An all cow leather interior. That song's actually how I discovered Dennis Leary. I feel robbed of having not gotten to enjoy him before that.
Oh, really? Yeah, that one. I suppose you were not born when Dennis Leary was hot.
I mean, he's had hot periods during my life.
True, he did have the show with the firefighting.
Yep, Rescue Me.
Yeah, Dennis Leary came out.
Draft Day movie as well. He's the coach.
But yeah, he put that album out when I was, I want to say I was like early late, or maybe not even in my teens yet. Might have been 92, maybe 93. Anyway, that thing like exploded everywhere, and this was before the internet existed, so that's difficult.
Fifth place for
And
Ron Morley.
video was all over Much Music, and yeah, we all enjoyed things.
Well, that's good. Robert Stoltz must have made a very large mistake at that turn in his first lap, because he went from having a .01 advantage to over a second. So I think he just corrected something he did wrong previously. I didn't mean to deselect his car. There he is. My apologies. There's sandbagging implications for the two top irons in the chat.
Like jack irons?
Like Max Simmons sandbagging.
Excellent.
Stoltz going 17th quickest. Anyone on a good lap right now? Looks like the best I've got is Dave Slater.
Heath Slater?
David Slater.
Ace. Slater.
I'm sure David Slater has kids, though.
AC Slater.
Robert Volt also on a good one. Robert, did you add your livery very, very late to the package so that you would avoid getting synchronized with the commentary team? That's very rude. You should know better.
We're gonna run you out of the business.
I expect that from the newbies. Also, he's driving a Porsche, so like, you know, I'm doubly displeased. Still got an all iron front row. It's not like Paul Scrivaris bad when he showed up as an iron driver and was like blowing everyone out of the water, but yeah, these do appear to be at least bronze caliber drivers. We'll find out what happens. 18th on the grid for Robert Volt. We will treat them as irons for today. Although Sven van de Velde just snakes ball.
I will treat them poorly.
Sven, no, whirl. Oh, Sven, that's the wall. Stay out of the wall, Sven. When my commentary partner says put them in the wall, he means them, not you.
Put them on the wall.
Ron Morley's got a decent one. Should move him into... It's probably only going to get him up to 5th place, but... a spot is a spot. Not impossible that he could get up into 4th, though. And Max Cruz has just taken pole. Also on a decent lap is James Wheel.
The wheel in the sky keeps on turning.
Shout is saying that Jos van de Velde has taken a massive leap in performance. I do see him up in 9th place. That's good. Very solid effort. Well, Morley has lost his edge, so his lap is not going to be an improvement. And there's a yellow flag out for him now. So, Wheel is the hope. And, of course, he messes it up there.
Yellow flag is a P break, right?
No. Nope, get your scale off the track. I'm finding all these people who are in the middle of good laps only for them to do that. Mickey Taylor off the track. All right, the silvers have been deployed. Bearded X Badass is out on track in his Ford Mustang. We've got Casey Jones for the Stunt Possums. We got Bram Cox for the Stunt Possums. Kerry Patented for Team Track Tool. And championship leader and Red Bull driver, Patrick Bellis. Also the Rust Bucket, Richard Oakes. L. Perry in the Stealth Bomber. We have Nathan Gray and Thomas Boris is back with the Cheeto car. Yeah. Oh, and Sean Young. Welcome to the silver category, Sean. We're used to. When I started commentating, Sean was an iron driver. So to see him up in silver is very cool.
Congratulations.
Same with Nathan Gray. Dennis, you can do whatever you want, sir. That's fine.
Only the lonely.
Coming into today, Patrick Bellis was the winner at Misano, and thus leads the championship from Richard Oakes, Bearded X Badass, Kerry Patented, and Casey Jones, your top 5.
Top 5 dead or alive.
Good to see most of those guys are here today. I think actually all of them are here today, so that's good. Get a good championship battle going here. We do allow for the drop score, so missing around is not the end of the world, but you want to use that wisely. Like Sean's new livery. That's pretty cool. A couple of drivers did not get lap times in their allotted time. Atos Raman and Lucio Condi. I think Condi joined the server very, very late. I don't know what the deal with Raman's lack of lap time was.
Well, I believe it's because the broth wasn't right and no jammy egg.
Could be. Got to see a couple of drivers make their improvement journeys. We were talking about Sean and Nathan Gray earlier, but there are other examples. Max Cruz, of course, a former iron driver who's now in the bronze category. Be a good example. Oh, we have a lap time finally. A couple. So our new pole sitter is Nathan Gray for Los Patos Hermanos at the moment. And second right now is Thomas Boris. That's pretty impressive. The Cheetos McLaren currently has a front row spot. Richard Oakes in 8th and Casey Jones in 10th. And then rounding off the top 5 would be L. Perry.
Boris the Spider.
L. Perry of the Tron Stealth Bomber, once again. He left the Stealth Bomber last season, and now he's back.
Back in black, hit the sack, something.
I mean, there's a lot of black and white. Ooh, Bearded X Badass is getting a good lap going. Should jump him up notably from his current 26th place in the Can't Catch Up Racing Machine. Any liveries drawing your attention, Byron, is the kings of the day?
I mean, I do enjoy the orange. That is very nice. And I can't remember who it was. The newly elevated silver driver boy.
Sean Young?
Sean Young, yeah, I like that one. That reminds me of some...
This one here?
Yeah, that one. It's like a weird unlockable camo pattern for some guns in Ghost Recon.
Oh,
they call it Black Ice or something like that.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's not too bad. I don't actually use any of the guns that the paint scheme is designed for because they are substandard. So it's weird that they did it that way, but I recognize it. It is a cultural touchstone for me.
Must say, I'm a little let down by the stunt possums this season that this is what they came up with.
It's the Killer Bees. Jumping Jim Brunzell and B. Brian Blair.
Now, don't get me wrong. I love the color. I love the color, but we're back to that old problem with them having all the same livery. And there used to be like 3 of them, and now there's like 7.
I mean, they are on a team. I understand it.
As it stands, Bram Cox has a pretty good lap going here. It's up about 3/10. See if he can move up to about 10th place.
We do have Dennis waiting to join.
My apologies. I only have so many monitors.
It's only got 17 monitors.
I do not have 17 monitors. I have 4.
Why are you lying to everyone?
I could have a 5th.
Entertainment value.
I could have a 5th, but I don't have a way of connecting it to the computer.
Oh, well, you try your best. Anyways, well, good evening, gents.
Good day, sir.
Good day, sir.
Good day. How are we all doing tonight?
We're
The best.
doing good, although it's not night for us. Afternoon.
Oh, yeah, true.
We're from the real time zones of the West.
Yeah, sorry, I woke up at 4 a.m. this morning. I've lost track of time.
Dennis is lost in time.
I as well woke up at 4, but then I went back to sleep.
I got a bit of normal
Feel,
time.
man, must feel good.
Not too bad.
I did have a random yawning attack a little bit before we went live, which was very weird. Like, I'm not sleepy. I slept well. Why? Stop doing this. We have talking to do today.
Lots of talking, especially when turn 1 is definitely not going to be chaotic.
No, not at all. Not at all. Also, that
I'm actually kind of.
I'm waiting for that movable tire bale to be weaponized by somebody.
I'm sure it will be utilized. Now that you have said it out loud on stream.
Oh, it's too late. We already saw it in the practice server.
Oh, good.
Ram Cox coming to the line. This should be a pretty good improvement up to 3rd place. Nice. Good run for the 716 Ferrari from the Stunt Possum crew. Not really seeing anybody else with a really good lap going right now. The best I can do is Casey Jones. And he hit that corner a little too hard. And now finds himself actually in the red. And I think he's abandoning this lap. Yeah. So the grid appears like it's going to be the grid. I mean, Tyler Scott is out there, and he's very out of position. And he is up about 0.3 of a second. So we'll see if he can... We'll see if he can improve. But
You want to improve that to 10/3 of a second.
he's about the only person I see out there right now in the green. Oh, that's not true. Richard Oakes is very slightly in the green. Oh, and that will do that lap in for Tyler. All right, very slightly green Richard Oakes. You are the star of the show. Russ Bucket up in 4th place. Currently 2nd in the championship. Behind Patrick Bellish. Or Bellis, or Beals. Going with Bellish because of the flag that is beside his name, but I don't know.
The Bills!
Is my mic sounding terrible by any chance?
You sound okay.
But he
One
did not
sec,
sound
I'll try.
okay.
I'll try and fix some stuff.
Oh, Thomas was not happy. Let me see.
I think I had you turned down from previous, so your mic might be up a bit.
It sounded okay to me.
That's because you're tone deaf.
Yeah, but I can still, like, detect volume range.
Yeah, this is my old microphone that I'm using because I couldn't take my entire microphone and everything with me. Obviously on vacay, I just took my laptop and my headset. That's it.
Richard Oakes coming to the line. Should be the final consequential lap, and he slips up into third place. So Nathan Gray has the silver pole, Max Cruz the bronze pole, and Akalone is the pole sitter for iron. I forgot his first name. That was why I was hesitating there.
Steve.
I guess I can go to the view drivers. Tristan. There we go.
Tristan! Is he also part of the patriarchy?
Could be. Tristan Cage.
That would be hilarious if homie named his kid Tristan. Built-in gimmick.
True. I feel like every wrestler's son has a built-in gimmick, though, right off the bat.
You're not wrong.
Well, special for Thomas, I've put myself a bit down, but I can't fix it fully, unfortunately.
That's fair.
I just watched the part of the stream and I can hear that the microphone quality sounds like
Car
a
30.
bad word.
Yeah, but it's not necessarily a volume issue. It's just your headset. Car 33 and Car 77 are bronze in my eyes. I will fight you. I mean, probably, Thomas, but we're treating them as iron until told otherwise. Alrighty. We'll do our usual grid walk here.
Perp walk?
Grid walk, not perp walk. As soon as I get my mouse to actually... Come on. There we go. On pole position. Let's see, the Tamara 2, I think will be better for this one. Nathan Gray in the 995 Mercedes. Joining him on the front row is the 101 BMW, all German front row here on British soil for Patrick Bellish. Richard Oakes starting in third place in number 20 Porsche. Bram Cox in the 718 Stunt Possum Ferrari will start from P4. The Cheetos McLaren will start from P5 in the hands of Thomas Borsch. The top bronze driver, that is Max Cruz in the very cool looking Mercedes-Benz number 57 car. That is a very nice looking livery. Sven van de Velde starts from P7 in the Porsche. Then it is Tristan Akalone, the iron driver who probably is just going to enjoy his only race as an iron driver here today. The number 33 car starting from P8. P9 is the number 77 of Brian Mongren, who is pretty much in the same boat as Tristan. Thomas Wong, starting from P10, is the... I had something snappy, and it's completely eluded me. Anyways, the 219 McLaren. Sean Young will start from P11 in the 23 Ferrari. The 313 Ferrari of Casey Jones joins him on the 6th row. Ron Morley in the 815 BMW, and James Wheel in the 242 Mustang, row 7. Row 8 is your Iron Championship leader, the 211 Ferrari of Caden Scott, joined by the 789 of Bearded X Badass, the Mustang. He's quite down the pecking order. I expect to see him, in a nutshell, much higher. So that'll be an interesting development. L. Perry will start inside row 9 in the 988 Stealth Bomber Nissan, which will let these guys get a run on here, and we'll get a better look at their liveries. There it is. Jos van der Velde in the 603 Porsche will start from 18th place. Kerry Pattenden in the Track Tool 97 Mustang will start from 19th. Joining him on row 10, it is Ricky Beckelar in the Van Nile Racing Team entry, the 398 Porsche. Mickey Taylor will start from 21st place in the ERA McLaren. Bozer starts from 22nd in the 130, the Los Patos Hermanos BMW. Row 12, Robert Stoltz in the Griffin Sim Racing Ferrari, the number 143 car. Joining him is the Team Track Tool, finally with the correct livery for the first time ever, Mario Ferreira. Robert Volt, row 13 in the RRH Racing Team. Not sure what the name of that one is, but he'll start from 25th place, row 13. Joining him is the Stunt Possum of Pat Fortune in the Lamborghini. And then we have Steve Tetley in the very colorful Ross Racing 808 car. I still miss the 8-bit Lamborghini he used to run. And I will forever miss it. Dean Hines in the Stunt Possum will start from P28. Idris Cahill in the Stunt Possum BMW will start from 29th place. Tyler Scott joining him, and Tyler Scott's out of position, really. That's a car I'd be keeping my eyes on and watching him race forward, though he has a 45-second penalty. Ouch. Chris Stancer returns to the grid in 31st place. Following him is Nathan B. in the Audi, which means, you know, I'm instantly going to cheer for Nathan B. Max Gibbons will start from 33rd place. I like that livery. It's a very nice color. JJ Zimmerman joining him for the Team Track Tool crew. Stipo starts from 35th place, ahead of Martin Wobbly. And then it is David Slater in the Track Tool team car, and Clinton Strobel joining him on row 19. Row 20, Warner Jacobs in the Mustang, and Rion Lautere in the Dragon Alliance Porsche. Then it's Atos Rahman bringing up the rear with Lucio Condi. They did not get a lap time in, and as a result, it'll be interesting to see what they can do from the back of the pack.
That is a very nice mixed up field, to be honest. See some irons, some bronzes, and silvers mixed with each other.
Coming to the green flag, and we are off, heading down to turn 1. Nathan Gray leading the way. He'll hang on for the time being. Patrick Bellish in second place. Richard Oakes in third. There was a wide run there for Bram Cox. Oh, somebody off in the background.
Oh, boy.
A couple of cars off in the background. That is Casey Jones and Sean Young.
No, the black eyes.
They'll drop to the back of the pack. Bram Cox, despite going a little bit wide in turn 1, actually has retained 4th place ahead of the Cheetos car of Tom. Oh, Thomas Morris!
Oh, boy.
No! Oh, boy!
Bro, flaming hot is not your flavor.
Oh, boy. I mean, he came in flaming hot, that's for sure.
Okay. He's still bumping people.
Violence is still on. Nathan Gray is just happy to have been ahead of it all. He continues to lead from Patrick Bellish. So in all the chaos, Sven van der Velde has come into 3rd place ahead of Max Cruz. And already somebody has weaponized the tire bale.
Excellent.
Somebody must have hit it on the warm-up lap. You people are sick. Max Cruz is in 4th place. That's Bram Cox behind him, and then Thomas Wong in 6th. And it's Auckland and Mongrand. And rounding off the top 10, it is Boris and Wheel. So Boris is still in the top 10. Oop, that's Thomas Wong getting a little wide. And he will drop down the order. Oh, yellow flag out for Boris again. Thomas,
boy.
What have you done? That is not who I wanted for the... Oh, it is, it is. Okay, so we got a double livery thing going on with him. Oh, boy! And he takes out one of the track tool boys as well. And he's in the pit lane.
I'm
Thomas
no
Boris-
raceologist, but I think that 2 unsafe rejoins in a row might engender some hostility.
A little bit. Caden Scott and Chris Stancer battling for 23rd place. Also in that mix is Idris Cahill. And in behind Cahill... Pardon me, that is Cahill overtaking them. Oh, and Caden Scott just yeets Stancer into the wall.
Some hot action out here today, boys.
Things are rough.
It's spicy.
The stewards are gonna have some work to do. Let's just say that. We'll just put it that way. Byron, I believe we will see a lot of red penalties at the beginning of the next race.
That may be true. That leads us into a comment in chat. Mr. L. Robs would like to know how Mr. T. Scott got that 45-second penalty.
That I do not have the answer for. So, I have a partial answer for you.
Give me the answer.
Penalties are applied from the last race, so Tyler must have done something significantly wrong at Misano to acquire 45 seconds of penalties. And what exactly he did, I don't know. I'd have to go read the stewarding report. But
I can quickly figure that out for you.
oh, thank you, Des.
I believe he kicked a puppy.
But he was not on his best behavior at Misano would be the short answer.
He either kicked a puppy or he put milk in the cup before the tea, which is improper.
Yellow flag
unless,
out
of
for
course,
Tyler Scott. We'll see what happened to him here. It's Bearded X Badass. He's just looks like he kind of lost control of the car.
Boy.
Not, nothing particularly interesting, to be honest. Check out the rejoin. A little aggressive, but fine. Oh, Max Cruz briefly at a yellow flag. Looks like he just ran wide. Has lost a spot to Bram Cox as a result. Maybe Cox forced him a bit out. But,
maybe he should use some cruise control.
Okay. And that's Akalung on the tail. I'm just going to go with Akalung.
Aqualung? Aqualung?
Ooh, Aqualine. There you go.
Da 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 da.
Jos van de Velde. Jos, that's a little clumsy. No harm, no foul, but that's a little clumsy. But yeah, to finish up, anybody who has penalties at the start of the race has incurred them from last race. So Patrick Bellis has run afoul of the stewards, Max Cruz a little bit. You don't usually see 45 seconds, so like it would be a little bit interesting to know what horrible thing Tyler Scott did. But we're used to seeing anywhere from 5 to 20 seconds of penalties for a couple of cars at any given event. James Wheel on the attack against Thomas Wong. It's for third place in the bronze category. Oh, all right. The tire bale is still in the location we last saw it in, so it's only been hit once.
Boring.
I would just like to know. Oh, up the inside goes Wheel tries to go on the outside, and he gets taken out. That by Jos van de Velde. Jos has been. The chat said that Jos is looking better than he has in the past, and that is true. He's looking faster, but I do think some of the race crap might need some work. We'll just say that. We've seen two pretty big mistakes side by side from him. That is Bozer in the BMW now hunting James Wheel, and that is the lapped car of Thomas Boris up ahead of them. The Cheeto hot car, which it's had a day already.
Detective Dennis has returned. So the answer to the question of why does Scott have so many penalties is that to simply say he's been a bad boy last race.
Ah.
A very bad boy.
Very bad boy.
Yeah, he's been hitting a lot of people. A lot of people.
So contact with other cars, essentially.
Yeah, incidents where causing a collision is the major factor.
There we go. Tyler Scott has been a little bit rambunctious in wheel-to-wheel combat and has been assessed 45 seconds as a result. There is Bearded X Badass putting pressure on the other, the only non-track tool for Mustang in the field. No, Warner Jacobs. Putting pressure on the factory team, as it were. Kerry Pattenton leading the way. And on their tail, that is Robert Stoltz. Looking around the outside corner. Nothing doing yet. But I do think Bearded X Badass is going to find his way through before long. Bearded is, like I said, he's very rapido. And the qualifying saw him in a place that I'm not used to seeing him in. And we'll see him towards the front, I think, before long. Good battle going on for third place as well. Sven van de Velde, Bram Cox, and Max Kroes are within a second of each other. Kroes, of course, does have a 5-second penalty.
Must mean that he must race like the wind to defeat that penalty.
5 seconds can be compensated for. I'd say 45 seconds, like Tyler Scott is staring at, is not really. That's most of a lap, but he's here to do the best he can. Bearded X Badass down the inside of Kerry Pattenton, and that is 11th place for the 789 car. Bram Cox was in third place, has dropped back to 5th. I wonder what happened to him. Can we get the 15-second replay? Not quite. Looks like he just maybe went off the track battling against Sven van de Velde. And then there is Max Kroes making the move on him. Tristan Ockelung in behind. I really want to like that Van Neal racing livery, but I don't know. There's something missing that I can't quite put my finger on.
Streamers.
No.
You need streamers hanging off of the spoiler.
It's not streamers.
It'd be pretty cool.
You know what I think it is? It's the fact that it's just the fact it's just like the half and half line there between the orange and the blue.
Yeah.
Just doesn't aesthetically suit me. Now, to be clear, I have no sense of aesthetics that any human should have. So, you know, don't let this be a problem in a nutshell.
Mike's favorite sandwich is peanut butter and Brussels sprouts, so that's a bit odd.
It's a little odd. L. Rob says the ad is missing. What ad am I missing? Dennis, is there anything you can see on the stream that is missing? Oh, he may be talking about the car, actually. Now that I think about it. There's a lack of advertisement on the Van Nile cars.
Everybody knows that they are selling liquid molly in the pit lane.
Richard Oakes making his way back through the field, overtaking Nathan B. As he moves forward. Yeah, okay, Rob's with delivery. It's not the lack of sponsors, L. Robs. It's, I don't know. It's just something about the way the colors work. Because, like, for example, I love the Rust Bucket livery, and it has no sponsors on it at all.
Sponsored by Detroit.
Sponsored by Salt. Caden Scott on the tail of Bowser here.
You're showing your true lack of taste.
Taste? What is taste? I don't even know anymore.
Good to know he's lost his tongue as well, ladies and gentlemen.
Caden Scott looking down the inside. Bowser and him have a little contact, nothing too bad. Pat Fortune dropping back through the field, but he's just losing out to Richard Oakes. And if I know Pat, and I think I know Pat a little bit, I don't think Pat would have even fought against Richard Oakes as he came through the field. Would have taken one look at that name and went, yeah, he's coming, he's going through.
Good old Pat LaFontaine.
Meantime, at the front, it's still Nathan Gray leading the way in the Mercedes, ahead of Patrick Bellish, the championship leader, in second place. They are lapping... I'm blanking... Is that Steve Tetley?
Tetley the teetotaler?
Yep, it is Steve Tetley. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure I noted who was driving the, like, very pink car. And indeed, it is the Ross Racing car of Steve Tetley. Down a lap. Could be that he's pitted, maybe. Yeah, him and Casey Jones have been in the pits early, so that's why they are so far down the pecking order. Well, that and whatever caused him to make the early pit stop, obviously. Bram Cox under attack from Tristan Auckland. This is for 5th place. And I would say Auckland's not really fighting with these guys, but let's be honest, I feel like the admins are going to take one look at his pace, and he's going to find himself promoted by next race, so this is his fight.
Going all the way up to diamond-studded beryllium sphere here.
It's not quite as bad as that time Mike Stockmill got classified as a bronze driver, but it's up there. Richard Oakes looking to get past the track tool of the Audi of Mario Fahed, and he'll get through without too much trouble. Keep thinking that there's positions being changed in the top 4. It's really just, I think, that Max Cruz has a bad internet connection, and the game keeps connecting and reconnecting with him from a telemetry standpoint.
That does happen.
That does happen. We got a yellow flag out for David Slater. He's in the pit lane, so he may have done the return to pits. However, given David Slater's history with our commentary, it's good that we can just see his car, because he's the one that's more than once just kind of vanished.
He's Houdini himself.
Ron Morley trying to make his way through the field here. He's up on a couple irons here, Pat Fortune and Nathan B. Morley is, I think, the first person I've seen get demoted from silver to bronze, which is interesting. I imagine it happens more often than I'm realizing. But...
Did he just punch his sergeant in the face?
No, I think he's kind of in that kind of middle area where he's probably a top end bronze driver, and he'll probably get promoted a little bit, but he's not quite to that silver pace. Specifically on a consistent level.
The motions from silver is actually quite rare. I've not seen many, from my experience, at least.
And Tyler Scott in the pit lane to get a new set of tires and also serve that 45-second penalty, so he'll drop down the order quite a bit. In fact, I'm gonna make the brave thought that he is coming out in dead last place. Yellow flag out for Jos van de Velde. Looks like he hit the wall. Is this assisted or unassisted is the question. That's Rian Latre up ahead of him. And unassisted is the answer. This kind of ends up in the wall.
I think L. Robs is in favor of sticking Condom Depot logos on things.
Oh.
That's what he says.
We know that feeling. Lucio Condi battling with Sean Young. 32nd place. Up ahead of them is Stipo. And in behind them, that is Jos van de Velde, as well as JJ Zimmerman. There's a third car in the mix there as well, but I think that's either a car that's lapping people or being lapped, one or the other. There's not anyone in the timing trajectory table that would be close enough to really be that guy.
Are you not that guy?
Zimmerman picking up the spot there. Oh, I am that guy.
It's definitely that guy.
Wide run there from Lucio Condi, and go through goes Sean Young. Yellow flag out for Pat Fortune. Oh, and that looks like a shoddy rejoin. Let's see what happened to him. So he's the yellow and black car. And okay, he got nudged into a spin by the Audi of Mario Ferreira.
Get him, Feijoada.
The other Ferrari, not Mario's. Not
Mario.
The other Audi. Nathan B.
Mario Barrios?
Nathan B. I don't want to accuse the wrong driver of this action. Tristan Auckland still on the tail of Bram Cox.
Monsieur Akaloan. How low can you go in?
We'll get a deal. Get a deal with a Limbo company on sponsorship.
And if he was Finnish, I believe his name would be Akalainen.
Oh, probably. Through this, the country of Finland has a great racing tradition.
That is true.
For their size, the fact that they produced 3 F1 world champions and kind of a 4th is pretty impressive. Sean Young looking to make a move here on Stipo. Carrie Pattenden in the pits. And this is Jos van de Velde. Not the track, Sean.
Without spoiling much, the Formula 1 lap 1 was quite crazy.
Oh boy. Idris Cahill having it off. I would like to once again petition Idris Cahill to bring back the Lego car.
Duplo only.
You can make the Lego car a little stunt possibly. It can work.
Mike, I have good news for you. Mm-hmm. They're working on a 9-bit Ferrari.
Oh boy. I'm here for that. Cahill under pressure from James Wheel. Richard Oakes also in there. The Rust Bucket and the Mustang. And up ahead of them, that is Robert Stoltz leaving the track. I didn't know Ferrari made a lawnmower. I was misinformed. Feels more like a Lamborghini
like
product line.
I was about to say, just like how Lamborghini started with tractors, Ferrari started with lawnmowers.
I mean, the entire Italian supercar industry is just an Italian guy offending another Italian guy, and that guy going and making a company, basically. Ferrari to Lamborghini to Bugatti. I think it was Bugatti next. Anyways, it was whoever wanted to do the car made out of carbon.
It was Pagani.
Pagani, pardon me. Pagani wanted to make the car out of carbon fiber. Lamborghini told him to fuck off. therefore, we got Pagani.
That's a matter for me. That's a matter for you. The Italian story.
The Italian story, if they weren't such jerks. Just Ferrari being an amazing car company.
Typical Italian.
Who is that this group is catching up to? That is a lapped car, so it should not be an issue. Mickey Taylor is historically a good behavior under the yellow flags, or the blue flags, I should say, as James Wheel kind of belts Idris Cahill off the track, and they both lose out to Richard Oakes, who just goes, thank you, gentlemen. Picking my way through.
Divided Kaka.
Oh, we got a yellow flag out for Ricky Beckelar. And whatever happened more than 15 seconds ago. The replay will not show us. Looks like he probably messed up his braking point and nearly ended up in the wall. Survives unscathed, so he'll take a couple of positions lost in exchange for, not having a broken leg. Sven van de Velde has been dropping through the order. Not sure why. Max Cruz has overtaken him. And so has Bram Cox. And I think that's a lapped car up ahead of him, actually. Yeah, that's J.J. Zimmerman. So it's just Cruz and Cox that have overtaken. I was going to say, what track tool Porsche is running near the front? I'm like, none. None is the answer. They'll get out of the way. Thomas Boris and Steve Tetley also in there, who are also lap traffic. So this is going to be a messy bit as Sven hits the pit lane. Looks to fix whatever is ailing that car. Caden Scott also in, Idris Cahill, and D. Hines. As well as Thomas Boris, Tyler Scott, and Dave Slater.
Michael, is it true that there are 72 mandatory pit stops for this race?
Negative, sir.
Why not?
Be impossible.
Fine. You kids and your linear sense of time.
Nathan Gray has a pretty comfortable lead now of 3.5 seconds over Patrick Bellish. And that includes Bellish with a penalty in his pit stop. A little wide there. Getting a little bit messy with the Dragon Alliance car of Rian Latre. Max Cruz running in third place and leading the bronze category. Bram Cox. Tristan Akalun. And then it is Thomas Wong. Brian Mungren. Bearded X Badass has made it into the top 10. Robert Volt's in the top 10. And Ricky Beckelar. So 3 irons in the top 10 is an unusual sight. Things are pretty mixed up, too. We have 3 bronzes at the top 10 as well. As Richard Oakes says, goodbye, Mr. Beckelar. I will take 10th place. Yellow flag out for Sven van de Velde. Let's see what happened to Sven. I feel like I see. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Porsche Lawnmower Division deployed. And there he is on the rejoin. Bearded X Badass caught up to Brian Mongram. We'll see what he can do about the Canadian. USA versus Canada. We're cheering against Bearded X Badass here, people.
Bearded former badass. With all that ketchup.
Still plenty of pit stops to be made. Nathan B hitting the pit lane, as well as Werner Jacobs. And Sean Young in a battle with Stipo. They're coming up to Rion Lotcher. Oh God, Rion!
Oh my God!
I saw a yellow flag out for Rion. Is this gonna be a horrible rejoin?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, that is bad. Wasn't entirely voluntary. I will say that much for Rion. But Ricky Beckelar is off the track again. What happened this time? So he is just got a little too much curb, I guess. Set the balance of the car. Lucio Condi is on the hunt, trying to get back past Sean Young. Really sure that is in the cards. Sean should be pulling away from him. But it depends on how the blue flag traffic goes. Steve Tetley in there, as well as one of the Van Nile cars. And Thomas Wong. Second place car of Patrick Bellish has a yellow flag. What has happened? Looks like he lost it on his own, so can't really blame anyone but himself there in the Red Bull car. And he'll continue on his way in second place. That's an important thing, though, because that means Cruz, Cox, and Oecheling are all in his penalty window for the pit stop, so could knock him down a couple of spots. I mean, granted, only Cox is actually a silver car of the bunch, but still could be a big deal as he hops into the pit lane. Also in, we have Chris Stancer and Ricky Beckelar, as well as Clinton Strobel, Rion Lottery, Steve Tetley, and Stipo. So a very busy pit lane. Caden Scott, trailing the track tool car of J.J. Zimmerman. Zimmerman's car looks like it's been in the wars, I'll say that much. Behind them, I believe that is Clinton Strobel.
Strobe light.
That is a lapped car.
Strobe light.
So it's got to be frustrating for Scott because Zimmerman is yet to pit. Scott has pitted. So this is really just every second he spends behind Zimmerman is just lost time. And Caden, I understand you're frustrated, but that doesn't mean you can just bump the track tool car out of your way.
I mean, I think it does.
It does. Usually that would be a penalty.
Usually. But today is special.
Byron will represent you before the tribunal, I suppose.
Indeed. It'd be like that episode of Star Trek where Worf is just in there yelling at people. You're... Stuff like that.
Down the inside for Caden Scott. This should be the overtake. But Zimmerman is not giving up. And that will get the job done. Ooh, yellow flag out for Mario Ferreira. What has happened to my beautiful Audi? Well, call me crazy. I think we didn't get an answer from that replay at all.
You're crazy.
So we give Byron the requisite helicam shots that he is contractually.
Yay! Get him, Fishwater.
Ricky Beckelar has come out of the pit lane behind JJ Zimmerman. So Zimmerman continues to just be a roadblock for people. Never mind. He could just lose control of the car. And through goes Beckelar. Lucio Condi in the pit lane. It's Clinton Strobel, who's a lapped car. And kind of opening the door, kind of not opening the door. There we go.
Let my drugs open the door.
Mickey Taylor on the tail of Bozer, and he has brought Robert Stoltz with them. So this is a good fight. These guys have all pitted, so they are theoretically on the same part of the race. Stop-go penalty, by the way, for Lucio Condi. That'll be speeding in the pit lane, I imagine. Now, it should be mentioned that Zur is from the iron category, and the other two are from the bronze category, so there is that kind of mismatch. But there's no blue flag for Bozer. He's free to fight for position any way that he sees fit and is legal. And it looks like he's just going to let Mickey Taylor through, as well as Stoltz. Well, that let me down a little bit. I was kind of hyping that up. Gary Pattinen making his way past Nathan B. I feel like we've had no contact with the Los Patos Hermanos car of Max Gibbons all day as he hits the pit lane, but he's gotten up into the top 10. Granted, by running very, very long on the overcut.
Wait, how many Gibbons?
Multiple Gibbons.
That's a lot of Gibbons. I don't know if I want to be involved. Have you seen what happens when multiple Gibbons show up?
Martin Wombley and Thomas Wong battling for position here. This is not a proper fight for position. Wombley is yet to pit. Wong has pitted. So, not a straight-up fight for 8th place. But an important one nonetheless. Max Cruz is in from 2nd place, and so is Auckland. So of the leaders, we're still waiting on Gray, Cox, Mongrain, Morley, and Wobbly to pick. Fahey in, Fortune in. So the last of the latecomers are more or less making their way into the pit lane now. But one we still need to see pit is the race leader, Nathan Gray, Los Patos Hermanos from South Africa in the Mercedes.
Never pit. Always just drive.
He's my pick for the championship. Wasn't particularly towards the front at Misano. Had a day to forget, I think. But rebounding nicely here at Oulton Park. Wong versus Auckland. Not a lot of fight there, honestly. Kind of just let Wong through. I'd say that they're not. I'd say they're not in the same driver category, but they will be, so that he may regret that.
It's his way or the Wong way.
And Max Cruz now under pressure from Thomas Wong. So Wong's second half of the race looks very promising. He, was good in the first half, but it's suddenly become alive that he might be in for a category victory here. Because Cruz is effectively the iron leader. Ron Morley is currently on track, but Morley has to pit. And that means Wong is putting pressure on the effective leader, so this will be interesting.
Is Wong doing it immorally?
Well, I don't think morality comes into racing.
No, I mean, your boy up there are morally.
James Wheel on the attack against the stealth bomber. L. Perry. And Ron Morley in the pit lane. Cruz. Battle with Auckland now. Wong has fallen back, so something happened to Wong that we missed.
Perhaps he took a Wong turn.
Well, he's still in there. You can see him in the he's the Golf Oil car that is popping in and out of our peripheral vision here. But he's gone from hounding Cruz to hounding Martin Wobbly, which is not the position he wants to be in. And Bearded X Badass is also up in the back end of this as well. Wong has made the overtake stick of Wobbly there. Moving up into 7th position. Further back, Wheel is still putting the pressure on L. Perry. Team Track Tool. Once the pit stops get sorted out, I'll give you guys a rundown of the top 10 in each category. But until the pit stops are sorted, there's not really a point. There's still some key ones to take care of. Most notably, Mongrain and Wobbly. I don't know where they're going to filter back in. I imagine Mongrain will filter back in 2nd place in the category, I would think. And there is the race leader in. So will the Canadian stay out? Or will he also hit the pit lane?
I believe he'll simply just drive on the grass.
Well, that's a bad plan. For a number of reasons.
Get out the studded tires. Treat it like it's ice.
It's true. Although, having seen a Porsche try to drive on ice, even with the appropriate tire wear, I would not recommend it. It's pretty bad. Mongrain is going to stay out, and he is going to get to lead a lap. There's Nathan Gray rolling back out. Martin Wobbly did pit, though. So it's really just Mongrain that we are waiting on. He is doing the Max Simmons Award. If you've never heard of the Max Simmons Award, it's from another community me and Byron do commentary for, and he, for no real reason, always stays out towards the end of a pit window.
It's true. It's weird. It's he's either the very first person to pit, but that's really rare. He's almost always exactly the last person, and by like a long shot.
Mm-hmm. So, Brian, you are the Max Simmons Award winner today. Mickey Taylor looking to make a move here on Max Gibbons. Also in the mix is Bo Zur, Chris Stancer, and Robert Stoltz is not too far behind this group, too. Mickey will get through. See if the Los Patos Hermanos car can hold off the other Los Patos Hermanos car. This is a battle of teammates, be it with Gibbons versus Bo Zur. And And Gibbons gives up the spot to Bozer. Not surprising. Bozer's in a championship fight. And him and Nathan Gray, I would say, are the important Los Pasos Serranos cars in that regard. As Ron Morley gives a butt check to Ricky Beckelar. And the man who might profit off of this is Martin Wombley. He might overtake them both. Looks like he'll have to settle for just Morley for the time being. Yellow flag out for Gibbons. What happened? Well, it appears he has tried to make love to the lorry, and it did not work out well.
Decided to try and headbutt the wall, and he was successful.
Somebody else also off the track in the background. Is Mongrain going to pit this time around? That is the question. He is the last man. Yellow flag out for Patrick Bellish. That's a big deal. He's the championship leader coming into today. He's looking for a solid result, but kind of just lost the track there on his own.
Liquid result at best.
We'll drop through the order, losing out to Bearded X Badass, Thomas Wong, and Auckland, and he's off again!
Oh my god.
Patrick Bellish, who, if I recall correctly, made basically zero mistakes at Misano, is suddenly having an absolute nightmare of a time out there.
I think maybe he got some of them Gibbons.
He's got Richard Oakes on his tail now, his championship rival. This is looking like a day where he could get a lot of ground away from Oakes. Oakes got taken down out in the first lap and has been on basically a comeback ever since. So this is not good news for the BMW Red Bull crew. That 101 is showing damage. Martin Wombley and Ron Morley going at it. Oh, Lord! Car off. That's Ricky Beckelar, who looks like he may have been collected by Rion Latre.
Isn't that famous actor, Boris Karloff?
Oh, never mind. He just went off. Okay. I apologize to Rion. He had nothing to do with that. That was all Ricky Beckelar. Richard Oakes going side by side with Patrick Bellish. And the Rust Bucket up into 9th place, and more importantly, is ahead of his championship rival. Mongrain is still out there. Bozer putting the pressure on Mickey Taylor. Up ahead of them, I don't know who that would be. It's not Nathan B. That is Jos van de Velde. And Rion Latre is off again. Rion's got problems. That is Nathan B. up ahead of Jos van de Velde, so not too many blue flags to worry about in this section.
How can you be certain?
Because I can see.
Do you really believe that?
I do. See, I see clearly now. The rain is gone.
Wow.
I can see all the obstacles in Bo's way.
But he's still going to hit him.
I didn't say he said it. He saw them. I said I did. Speaking of Bo's, Bo from our Discord server is debating what his baseball player's name should be. Bo Buff or Bo Beasley?
I think it should be Bo Regard.
We tried that. It didn't work. Yeah, he did like that idea. Bo Beasley's about as close as we can get to his actual name. And of course, Bo Buff just suits the fact that he is a 5'7", 190-pound, like, little muscle ball.
I will be calling him Beazle the Weasel.
Oh, Bozer. That is... That's not good. Shove in the back there for Mickey Taylor. James Wheel on the attack against Robert Volt. Oh, we have a yellow flag out for Max Cruz. What happened to Max?
It's them Gibbons again.
Well, he's on his own, so I don't think he's going to have an assistance on this one.
Unassisted own goal. Oh my god.
What was that? I'm at a loss. Max Cruz, we summon you to the commentary interview after the race because what the F was that?
Looked like cat aggro to me.
Maybe. Ricky Beckelaar off again. That was very much a wrong right-hand turn at Albuquerque. Thomas Wong hunting Tristan Auckland. Battle for 4th place. Up ahead of them, that is a lapped car. One of the Van Nile Porsches. See, I don't mind the Van Nile livery on the Porsches. It's specifically the Lamborghini that is doing nothing for me. As they take the blue flag a little too seriously and get out of the way.
All I know is Gulf Oil to the front.
This is true. If you bring Gulf Oil to your livery, you get +3 from the commentaries as James Wheel kind of gets rudely shoved off the track there by Robert Volt. And I'm a little disappointed in Robert Volt because Robert Volt is, normally such a clean, classy driver. And that was a little bit much. Wheel gave him a flash of the headlights, and I don't blame him. El Perry and Caden Scott in the background. Back to the Helican. Oh, Mongrand has pitted. So let's do the rundown. In the silver category, Nathan Gray leads the way from Bram Cox. Bearded X Badass in 3rd. 4th place for Richard Oakes. 5th place for Patrick Belash. 6th place for El Perry. 7th, Kerry Pattinen. 8th, Casey Jones. 9th, Steve Tetley. And 10th, Sean Young. So Young looking at his first point as a silver driver. In the bronze category, it is Thomas Wong leading the way. Although there are 2 iron cars that actually, Mongrand has not pitted. He's just been overtaken. That's not good. Get in the pits, kid! Wong leading from Sven Van de Velde. Robert Volt in 3rd. 4th place for James Wheel. 5th place for Idris Cahill. He's having a good day. 6th place for Ron Morley. 7th for Mickey Taylor. 8th for Robert Stoltz. 9th for Chris Stancer. And 10th for David Slater, who's been in the pit lane for some time. So that'll be interesting to see how that gets ruled. And then in the iron category, it is Brian Mongrand leading, but I think when he does pit, assuming he knows he has to pit, he'll be behind this man, Tristan Auckland. Probably ahead of 3rd place, Caden Scott, though. In 4th, we have Martin Wombly. 5th, we have Ricky Beckelaar. 6th, we have Nathan B. 7th, we have Bo Zer. 8th, we have D. Hines. 9th, Pat Fortune. And 10th, Mario Ferreira. Anyone surprising you out there today, Byron? Anyone that's impressed beyond their ilk? And Dennis, you can feel free to chime in as well.
I believe the fact that that dude is able to drive the car filled with Gibbons, absolutely amazing.
Patrick Bellish is the car that is going through there, so that's just a blue flag scenario. Chris Stancer is off and pointed the wrong way. Looks like we're just going to get a self-inflicted incident here. Yep. Loses control of the car, kind of on nothing. And he comes to a stop in the wrong direction. Mickey Taylor and Bozer battling for position. Bozer with the overtake. And in behind them, that is Robert Stoltz. I have a drinking game now for this track that I'm going to present to. So, oh, somebody off the track there. Nice. Tristan Auckland with a braking mishap, cool. It looks like. And there he goes.
Oh, trail trap. He's going to have to two-putt out of that.
Dropping a couple of spots here. Still the same spot as far as the bronze category is concerned, as one of the stunt possums gives him a nudge. Bearded X badass off the track. Guys! You're not even going off at hard parts of the track.
They're all drunk. They're hopped up on Ripple Wine.
Anyways, my drinking game suggestion that I'll be bringing to my endurance teammates is we're going to race around Oulton Park, and one of the things you have to do is do a Joker lap and hit the tire bale. What has happened to Nathan Gray? He's suddenly behind Bram Cox. How did that happen? He's being hunted by
magical powers.
He must have had a considerable spin or off-track moment. He wasn't battling anyone for position. I mean, possible contact with a blue flag car. But, well, yeah, there is some damage on that car. Yep. I see the open bonnet. So, all of a sudden, a guy that I had not been talking about all day long as a potential winner, because I didn't think he was a potential winner, Bram Cox! You're in the lead with 5 minutes to go.
He can do it.
The 7018 Stunt Possum car might take at least the first victory I've seen Bram take. And that would be a big deal. I doubt Gray can catch him. And Thomas Wong is quite a ways back. Bearded X Badass has made his way up to fourth, so a bad qualifying was not stopped by him driving the wheels off that car. Richard Oakes in fifth, followed by Sven Van de Velde, Patrick Bellish, Brian Mongron, who's finally done his pit stop and has come out in 8th place and is on pace for a iron victory, which will get revoked when he inevitably gets promoted. James Wheel in 9th, and rounding off the top 10 is El Perry.
Michael, I have bad news.
What's the bad news?
The Packers still haven't scored a touchdown.
Are they even playing?
Not yet.
I was going to say, they weren't playing when I last looked, because I have Josh Jacobs on my team. I'd love him to score a couple touchdowns. Caden Scott putting the pressure on.
Oh my goodness. RC in the chat.
She was in the chat earlier. We have a Nissan. She's been yelling for it all day.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I missed that.
When there's no Nissans, she just grumbles. Oh, one of the stunt possums
My bad.
was glitching. So I'm gonna kinda give that Van Nile car the benefit of a doubt and say that there was something weird going on there. Because we did see that stunt possum blink in and out of existence. So I'll be generous and say that I have no idea what that Lambo was seeing. I've told this story before, but when I was doing stewarding for Race 07, this should tell you how many years ago it was. There was a driver from the Philippines named Timo, and he was one of the 3 Finnish Filipino guys that we had racing with us for. It was just weird. Anyways, he would send in like reports about this guy just completely boffed me off the track, and then we'd go back and look at the replay, and Timo's car would be doing the like, you know, would be looking like Quicksilver out there going just disappearing, reappearing, and it's like, we cannot fault anyone for hitting you. Like, that's just how this works. Your car exists in a perpetual state of maybe existing.
You are Schrodinger's race companion.
That's what you get for, like, 2009 internet technology and a race that had people in the States, Canada, Europe, Australia, New Zealand, Philippines. I don't think we had any Asians. I'm thinking back. I'm trying to think of one, but I don't think so. So it was a Norwegian server hosting all of this.
Might not have the greatest connection to Asia.
They not. Oh! Caden Scott.
Oh, boy.
No, Caden.
Double
What are you
dumbass on you.
doing? Oh, that's also Max Cruz off the track. It's all falling apart here in the closing seconds for some people. One more lap for Caden Scott. He's on the tail of the man he hit, James Wheel. And in behind him, that is, I think, Lucio Condi slotting in. He's down a lap. Where is he in the pecking order? 32nd. I mean, he started on the dead. He started dead last today. He's up to 32nd. That's not bad. And Caden is off again. The young Scott is off.
No. Are you okay to end, Caden?
All right, Bram Cox coming to the checkered flag. Stunt possum on top.
Cha-cha. Killer B, you struck
Cox
again.
Is your winner. Nathan Gray is looking pretty set for second place. Yep, there's the checkered flag coming up. Across the line he goes. We'll have to figure out what happened to him as far as the race win is concerned. And joining him on the podium will be Bearded X Badass in the Mustang. Thomas Wong is your winner in the bronze category today. And it looks like, despite going off the track towards the end, Sven Van de Velde will pick up second in that category. And third at the moment belongs to Robert Volt, but there is literally nothing that seems safe right now. And across the line he goes. He will take third place in the bronze category. Your winner in the iron category is Brian Mongraw. Second place will go to Caden Scott, but he had a... Call me crazy. I think Caden Scott's going to be looking at a lot of penalties for the next race.
Yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of penalties, period, for the next race.
Yeah,
if I'm
a little
honest.
bit. And rounding off the iron podium will be Martin Wobbly. So, yeah, I expect to see some penalty numbers coming in there. Could it be that green car has connection issues? I mean, it's possible that anyone has connection issues.
Is he from Argentina?
We do know Argentina is a particular hotspot of that kind of activity. All right. As per usual, we'll be here for a couple of interviews after the fact. Thomas Wong was here, and then he appears to have left. So, Thomas, don't let us scare you away, sir. We didn't get to do interviews last round because of scheduling issues. Specifically, I went to my aunt and uncle's to absolutely get stuffed for Canadian Thanksgiving.
Hell yeah.
All right, so today's winner was a Ferrari. So let's get a Ferrari up here for the people to bask in its glory. Do I have a custom Ferrari? I do have a custom Ferrari. Whose work are we showing off today? It is
Steve.
I think this is just a remake of a real life car, actually. Oh, whatever. It's in the store. It's in the showroom now. We have Thomas Wong coming to the stage. Today's winner in the bronze category. I kind of expected to be on the stage here. What? Hang on. Technical difficulties. There we go.
Oh.
There we go.
Tomas.
Hello.
Tell us about your race, Thomas.
Well, it was pretty excited, I guess. The first half of the race is just on myself, and it's quite a good practice session. And then I was fighting really hard at the second half of the race, and the traffic is just crazy. I feel like I'm driving on a British highway at 4 p.m. Yeah, and big sorry for Max Bruce for the dive bomb. I wasn't really intend to go for the move, but I want to have more vision, and I just misjudged my breaking point on the 30 line. And same for the last race incident. Yeah, sorry for what's that? I forgot, but yeah, sorry for the car. I just kind of dive it.
Well, stuff does happen. Even someone with the pedantic memory of myself eventually forgets everyone who hit me at some point.
Yeah, it was Nathan Gray.
Except for Clap.
It was Nathan Gray. Yeah, sorry to Nathan.
Okay, Nathan B, the Audi. Anything else you would like to add?
No, that's all.
And I see you're racing the in-game Garage 59 livery again. What's the situation there?
I go for the Team Tracks Racing livery, but I saw it on the stream. It wasn't working, so I just changed back.
Fair enough. All right. Well, sort that out. We want to see what the in-track guys have come up with for this.
Hopefully.
Be nice.
I was gonna fix the livery with you, but I just don't have time today.
Well, it wouldn't be with me because the problem is that your livery is not correct in the package that I download. So that's where you got to fix it.
All right, fair enough. I'll see what I can do.
As I've told other people, I just press a button and the liveries are there. So it's much more likely the problem is elsewhere.
Yeah, I asked in the livery chat, but no one is know how to help me, I think.
Okay. Well, if any of the admins are watching this stream after the fact, get with Thomas and help him sort out his livery issue, if you please.
Yeah, thank you very much, and I think I'll let others speak.
All right, we've got Robert Volt, who we didn't see much of your race, so honestly, you could tell us a grand tale of mystery, intrigue, and a hunt for the One Ring of Power, and we couldn't actually disbelieve you.
Well, I don't really have that much to say, besides having maybe 3 hours of practice in a car that I haven't driven in half a year or something.
Well, I mean, that's your fault.
Yeah, it's my fault, but I still got number 9.
I'm just saying the sympathy. Allow me to find the world's smallest violin. There it is. There it is. So yeah, you picked up 9th place. Like I said, we honestly saw basically nothing of your race, so I don't have questions to put to you. For whatever reason, the action we were looking at, I'm sure there was action around you, but the action we were looking at did not involve your car. Sometimes that happens.
Mm-hmm.
You were the true stealth bomber today.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I definitely felt that the track was, small, especially at the last 15 minutes, because somebody tried to just at least try to get past me, but no.
All right. I suppose the only thing I'll point out is that your livery looks not, how should I put this, proper. So
Yeah.
Maybe check on that.
Well, I did upload the new livery like a few minutes before the race, so
okay.
actually,
I did
between 15 and 20 minutes before the race.
Okay,
So
I might have synced up beforehand. That could be it. I think I synced up about 2:30 my time, so about 30 minutes before the race started, before practice. So if it came in that late, then all right. Next time we'll see your genius, your offering to the aesthetic gods of cars.
Yeah, I definitely hope it falls into flavors, unimaginable flavors.
Oh, is this a hint that it's going to be a food related livery? Are you trying to make us hungry?
Maybe.
How dare you?
It's definitely pork related.
It's all pork related. Firing, get ready.
Pork and cheese.
It's gonna be covered in bacon.
Pork
Not
and
completely
cheese,
covered,
you say? Okay. This is going to strange new barbecue places.
Yep. Yeah, I might as well just up that delivery just a tad.
Fair enough. Well, we look forward to seeing it next time, and hopefully all the liveries that we are having troubles with here in the early season will get fixed then, and it'll all be good. Although I still do have to say that one livery that wasn't working today, you just picked the wrong livery. We were talking about it in chat because it was a Barwell car for us, and it's like, yeah, that's just it's just an official in-game livery. You've picked the wrong car. Or wrong livery, I should say, not wrong car. So the entry list cannot force you to pick the right livery. It can force you to pick the right car, but it cannot force you to pick the correct livery.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
But anyways, not that many events. It wasn't that eventful for race. I just decided to just grit my teeth and just hold on for dear fucking life because it's a fucking Porsche.
Sometimes that works out. We had a couple of cars at the end there that appeared in the top 10, and I'm like, I am unfamiliar with your work. Honestly, we wouldn't have to follow.
Yep.
Just navigate the traffic best you can and put up consistent lap times, and good things tend to happen.
Yes, they definitely do. Anyways, I will bid my farewell.
Alrighty.
And hopefully I will see you guys next time.
Excellent. We look forward to the pork livery.
I do as well.
All right. We'll keep going here for about 5 more minutes just to see if anyone wants to pop in late, but we don't have anyone else requesting action, and yeah. So I'll quickly have a look at the championship standings here and take a guesstimate as to probably who has the leads respectively. Patrick Bellish had a bad day here. He came in as a silver leader. Probably that will go to Bearded X Badass, who I believe is on 2 podium finishes. That'll be 28 points, assuming no fastest lap. And that will probably give him the lead. Or maybe Bellish or Gray will be in the mix, obviously, but I think it'll be one of those three. In the bronze category, it looked like Max Cruz was going to easily retain his lead, but then he had problems at the very, very end of the race. Now, Ron Morley had a bad day as well, and Matthias Wiedemann was not here, so it kind of still works for him. He might come out the leader. The other option, of course, is today's winner, Thomas Wong, and then also James Wheel, I would say, are the three guys that are looking at that battle. And then in the bronze category, I think Caden Scott will retain his lead. He did not have as good of a day today as he did at Misano, but still got a decent result and came in with the lead. And I believe he beat Bo Zur. And I believe the guy in third in the championship, Nicholas Light, was not here today. So unless Martin Wobbly overtook him, he should be good to go. He should be still in the lead. But of course, the big news for him is the presence of Canadian Brian Mongrain and Dutch driver Tristan Ackelman as assuming they don't get promoted automatically to bronze, they could be threats to the Iron title. Let's just say that they have, at least around Oulton Park, they had scary speed for the rest of the Iron division.
The Iron Throne.
The Iron Throne, yes. Just to congratulate, because I didn't bring it up last time, our champions last season. Oral Jha, Sean Young, and D. Hines. D. Hines did not win. It was Bo Zur. Pardon me. For some reason, I don't have it sorted properly here. But congratulations to all of those people. We haven't seen Oral Jha this season yet. I think he might have gotten promoted away from us, unfortunately. And of course, Sean Young getting promoted to silver means he cannot defend his title, so it's just the Iron title of Bo Zur that might be up for defense, and we'll see. Byron, any final thoughts as we leave Oulton Park?
Marzipan's pretty tasty.
And that should be it.